A few days ago I was lucky to be one of the YotaPhone event attendees in London, and I had a chance to spend some time with the second generation innovative product from the Russian brand known for its additional e-ink display. In this video I'll present YotaPhone 2 and share my first impressions. There were a few originally boxed smartphones available at the conference, and the device is very nicely packaged and the box itself unfolds in a cool way. Inside you'll find your YotaPhone 2 smartphone and a bunch of smaller boxes with accessories. This set includes a USB cable, wall charger, SIM ejection tool, as well as black in-canal earphones with non-coiling cable. The whole body of YotaPhone 2 is made of plastic in grey color. If you have previously held the Kindle Classic e-reader, then the material is almost identical. Thanks to its profiled body, the device lies nicely in the hand, and it gives an impression of being smaller than it actually is. On the top is the headphone jack, on left side we don't have any buttons, and on the bottom lie the speaker and micro USB port for charging and data exchange. On the right side is the volume rocker, as well as the power button and an ejectable nano SIM card slot. In the front we have the 5-inch Full HD AMOLED display, as well as the speakerphone and a 2.1 megapixel front-facing camera, and on the back the 4.7-inch 540 by 960 e-ink display characterized by low power consumption and an 8 megapixel camera module with LED flash. Both displays are covered with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 tempered glass. The device weighs 145 grams and is 144mm in length, 69.5mm in width and 8.9mm in thickness. On the first boot there will be a short configuration and a tutorial on how to make use of the extra display. There is a long list of available languages. The e-ink display is reactive to touch and we unlock it by dragging the lock icon. Once we unlock the screen we are in YotaCover mode. The button on the bottom takes us to YotaPanel, where you have configurable widgets. Dragging from the right side will take you to Yota Energy widget with information about battery, and dragging second time to the book reader. YotaPhone works on an unskinned version of Android enriched with applications and functions that make use of the additional display. In Home button menu you can find a button to transfer applications to the e-ink display, as well as button to transfer screenshots. On the list of apps you can find YotaHub. Here you'll find settings for YotaCover and YotaPanel modes. YotaCover is nothing else than a screensaver. Here you can select the wallpapers to be displayed, and you have a selection from Yota, or you can choose from the gallery. Additionally, you can sync images from your Instagram or Facebook accounts. Once you choose the images, they will be displayed as a slideshow on the back. In YotaPhone panel settings, you can select the number of screens and choose from the available widgets for the black and white display. On the list of pre-installed apps in YotaPhone 2 are a few games such as checkers, chess, Sudoku or 2048 that are optimized for the e-ink display. Of course, an ebook reader is also installed. In phone settings there is a new Yota Energy menu where you can set a certain battery level at which the phone will trigger energy saving functions. YotaPhone 2 works on Android 4.4.3 KitKat. In Antutu Benchmark, the phone achieved 37,802 points, which puts it below the newest flagship devices. The technical spec is as the score tells you. The same Snapdragon 800 CPU with Adreno 330 graphics chip and 2GB of RAM can be found in the Nexus 5, which has been around for over a year. When we compare the devices in Antutu, the YotaPhone performs marginally better. Snapdragon 800 is still a great chip and it performs well not only in everyday tasks, but also in all demanding games available in the Play Store. I've tested the quite graphically intense Real Racing 3 and it ran very well on YotaPhone 2. There are 32GB of non-expandable memory at our disposal. The device has a built-in 2500 mAh lithium-ion battery, and YotaPhone 2 comes with NFC, LTE, Bluetooth 4.0, GPS and GLONASS technologies. Additionally, it supports the QI wireless charging standard, and a charger from YotaPhone will be available later in the year. During the short time that I've spent with the device, I wasn't able to perform a detailed camera test, but the app pre-installed on the device is the standard one from Google. The maximum resolution of images can be set to 8 megapixel at 4:3 aspect ratio, and the selfie shots are limited to 2.1 megapixels. The device is also capable of recording 1080p video. Additionally, we have the panorama and the lens blur modes. In camera settings, you can set the manual exposure. Unfortunately, I'm not able to comment on the quality of photographs, but I have noticed that the autofocus was quite slow. Along with the event in London, YotaPhone 2 was introduced to 20 European markets and various others around the globe through the official www.yotaphone.com website. The company also launched its first store in London. Unfortunately, the price is very steep and was set at £555 or €699. It is quite a shame that a high price point will most likely be the reason for the market failure of the device. For the same price, we could buy a Nexus 5 with similar specification as well as a Kindle ebook reader and still have a few euros left. In my opinion, the YotaPhone 2 should cost around €300. I still feel like this is one of the most innovative devices on the market that offers a breeze of fresh air to the stale phone market, and if you're looking for an ebook reader and phone hybrid, that is the only available solution out there. I do hope that you've enjoyed my video. As always, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks and see you soon.